Four Forces crews entered round 7 of the championship. The Trackrod centred on the seaside town of Filey. The opening session, a daunting night stage into the heart of Dalby Forest. 12 miles of unforgiving mud and gravel. For the newest driver in the team, Royal Signals Lance Corporal Tyrone Westall, with co-driver Lance Corporal Rob Barr of the Remy, it would be a massive test just to complete the stage. Handling the dark best of all was the Remy's Sergeant Ben Deronda, who with co-driver SAC Andy Carter of the RAF was quickest by half a minute over Major Clive Alford and Corporal John Gage. All 4 military Land Rovers restarted the following day with 5 more forest stages, Alford overdoing it trying to catch Deronda, who had his own problems with a suspension failure, which could have meant certain retirement had it not been for a civilian service team with their welding equipment to fix it, with seconds to spare.
Romeo 3's come in with a bent steering arm, Romeo 4's come in with a snap turret, so we've got to borrow a MIG plant from one of the other guys in the service area. We've got all hands to deck, 30 minutes to get it done, so we need to really get shifty on this one.
SAC Chris McCarthy and co-driver Steve Partridge put in a solid performance and would finish the event third.
It's been a really good event. Started last night, had a few turbo problems. The guys worked overnight to change it, test it. Still a bit iffy today, but it's pushed on through. They've done a good job. Just like knocking the steering, but we'll get over that.
On the final stage, rain added a new set of problems. Deronda, despite his makeshift suspension, held off the Alford Challenge to claim a Forces win, leaving the pair tied on 42 points at the top of the Forces Championship. Alford, though, would not be competing in the final event, Rally Wales GB. 5 Forces vehicles were entered into the climax of the season, starting in Chester, with 8 special stages facing the Forces crews, competing on the same tracks as the best in the world. The first spectator stage at Cholmondeley Castle near Wrexham attracted thousands of spectators before the teams headed into the mountains for more challenges, including the monster 25 kilometres of Dovey, which is a test for even the most experienced crews. Some of the Forces teams, including Tyrone Westall and Rob Barr, had lucky escapes in their quest to grapple with the conditions of the Snowdonia Mountains. But all 5 military rovers made it back to service, Gary Hazelby's Land Rover needing a gearbox change overnight. In the main event, Welshman Elfyn Evans was on his way to become the first Brit in 17 years to win Rally Wales GB and the first Welshman ever to do it, with teammate Sebastian Ogier poised to take the World Rally Championship. In the Forces Championship, Ben Deronda needed just 3 points to win the title, and with Lance Corporal Alice Bancroft on pace notes, he drove a sensible event.
We've done some really good stages and then had some issues on other stages. The car's not handling exactly the way I'd like it to, but we just need to get to the finish, get them crucial championship points, 3 that I need now to win the championship this year. So I'm going to make sure I finish and get them points.
Been a great weekend, racing with international races, and it's been a good weekend.
Corporal Gary Hazelby, in his last ever drive for the team, would finish second in the Forces event, with Corporal John Gage, his co-driver, confirming him as co-driver of the year. But burning up the rally and getting to a remarkable 40th overall out of 76 entrants was the original galloping major, Alan Paramore, with Colonel James Sunderland in the co-driver's seat. The other teams comfortably completed the rally, testament to the drivers and service team in one of their most competitive seasons. John Knighton, Forces News.